Hey, this is James with the Fair Chase, and I wanted to take a minute to do a pack dump here and show you what I'm carting around with me when I do a public land turkey hunt this spring. So here in Michigan, we have giant chunks of land that we like to hunt, and that means we'll get up in the morning and start chasing gobbles and spend the entire day running around the woods, putting on a lot of miles and spending a lot of time just trying to find a nice tom on public land. So this is the backpack, and this is the setup that I use. I'll start with my Bino harness for now. Pretty simple, nothing spectacular here. It's 10 by 42 glass, Vortex. I've got my rangefinder. I've got my calls in here. Huge mouth call guy but I'll bring a box call sometimes as well. So I'll have one of those. In my side pocket here, I do have spare gloves that I've turned fingerless and a wipe for my glasses because I wear glasses. Also got a pocket knife in there for whatever else comes my way. I'll just dig into the pack from the outside going in. A few things. First is right here is my stand. So these are stands for turkey decoys. I've got the Avian X. I've got a hen and a Jake combo. Usually works pretty well. I like those two kind of for every type of situation. And sometimes obviously I'll strike up a gobble, won't have time to take these out. But if I have the time and he's coming in slow and I can get these set up without getting seen, like this is just money. It takes eyes off me and it makes it a whole lot easier to put a shot on, especially because I'm out here with just my bow, not bringing a shotgun out. So diving into my pack further, I mentioned I bring my bow with me. If you ever do that, you want to have in your pack a spare release. I'm just can tell you it's a huge bummer when you get out there, you forget your primary release and you've got nothing with which to shoot your bow. So always have a spare release, super important in here. The other really important thing is toilet paper because you're in there for the woods for a while and things get moving and you got to make something happen. One thing I've started to bring with me more and more is just a game bag. This is like a single Allen game bag. Couldn't be cheaper or easier to find, but I like this because you shoot a turkey, there's goobs and jelly and blood, and it's just like, I'm going to cinch it to my pack. I want to keep things clean, so I'll usually throw it in here. So just to go back and rewind a minute, this pack that I'm bringing with me is the Kifaru Minikeg. I like to throw a Sherman pocket on the outside of it so I can cinch my decoys down, shoot a turkey, I can still pack the turkey in there and my decoys. It works great. The other thing I'm always taking with me, and this doesn't change depending on whatever hunt I'm doing, is my kill kit. So I, go grab this, throw this into whatever bag I'm taking out. For it, what's in my kill kit is my headlamp here, rechargeable pencil, knife sharpener. I've got some thread or just like really it's actually floss. Works pretty well for sewing things up or if you get something in your teeth. You've got some paracord. I've got a knife here and a lighter. Pretty simple, but like I said, it's what comes with me no matter what I'm doing. Because it's Michigan where we spend most of our time turkey hunting, and because we usually like to kind of go in the earlier season, that usually means it's going to be snowing at some point or cold. Usually some of the coldest hunts, I think, are when I'm turkey hunting in the year. So that means I like to try to bring some insulation layers, especially because we start early in the morning and it's still kind of cold outside. So I'll usually be carting around or even wearing some of this out and throw it in there as the day warms up. But first is the Vision Hybrid hoodie. This is like a mix between a puffy and a grid fleece and a merino hoodie all in one. Like super, super awesome piece of gear. One of my favorite things that those guys make. And the next one is the 2.0 Clement hoodie. Again, this is just a awesome piece. It keeps you nice and warm and I can just throw it in my pack. It packs down really small. The other two big pieces of gear that I bring with me always are first, this is kind of like a camo netting. Like I said, if I'm out and I strike up a call and I'm able to have time to set up decoys and get this set up, I will do it every single time. This just provides you with a little cover, and I'm shooting a bow, so you need some cover to be able to cover your drawback motion, which is usually where you're going to get caught with a turkey hunting. And the other thing is, and I didn't used to have this, but now I bring it pretty much every single time I'm hunting turkeys and actually for deer hunting too. But it's just like a foam pad that I've hacked apart and made it small enough to fit in there. I can sit on it, kneel on it, and I found that it just gives me a few extra moments where I can sit still. Because if you're sitting on the cold ground or you're wet and you kind of get fidgety, it's just a mess. This is worth the wait to pack along with you. Two other pieces that things that I bring a lot: big water bottle on the side. Again, you're putting on a lot of miles, and so always bring a water bottle, or I'll throw a little tea in there. And then on this pocket here, I don't have anything in there now, but this is my snack pocket. So it's right on my hip. Grab snacks as we go. You can keep moving. It doesn't slow you down. So super simple pack setup, but this is what I found works best for me. Hopefully you enjoy, and let me know if you have any questions.